Hey guys, what's going on? Tenebris here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I'd take some time to think about and kind of speculate about what I believe the Hytale combat system will be. And before I get into this, we do have some clips of the Hytale combat system in the trailer itself. However, there are a few more posts on the website and tweets by Simon, which go a little bit more in depth about exactly how the combat system is going to work. So yeah, so here's the first clip, right? Let me full screen it really quickly. You can see the first clip, you can see a character right here fighting a kind of ogre looking thing. You can see on their left hand they have a shield, and on their right hand they have a sword. I assume it's left and right click respectively. And here's a first person point of view. You can see that when you block with the shield, you reduce your damage, I would assume, and then you kind of do like a swipe attack. It kind of comes from the top right down, and the enemy takes a little bit of knockback there. So that's the first clip. You can see a kind of dual wielding experience. It's kind of like 1.9 PvP, except there's not really a cooldown. But I do believe that you're going to be able to remove the shield, by the way, because I'll get into that in 1 second. Essentially, they're saying that the combat is going to be completely customizable. Another clip where the combat is shown is towards the end. So this is at 1 minute 33. You can see two players fighting right here. Let me slow this down so you guys can see this. Two players fighting on a Skywars map. You can see that player 1 right here is fighting player 2. Now, player 2 is actually getting comboed. See this right here? Look at that. That's a combo because they're taking knockback sufficiently far enough back for player 1 to actually get a sequence of hits. So that seems to be a combo. Also, it looks like that this player over here has a different type of weapon than the players over here. That might just be the way that they're holding it. I'm not 100% sure. But it does look like there's a lot of different weapons being used here. Like, for example, this looks like an axe and stuff. Also, that looks like a dodge. I think that this player just dodged this player's attack, which is an interesting mechanic. And then they're fighting each other. You can see also a bow being shot and stuff. So yeah, this looks very interesting in my opinion. Also, a little bit before this one, I think, you can see that there's a clip where the character has basically this kind of wand-looking thing, right? And it looks like that the character is shooting a wand at the enemy right there. Like shooting a fireball with the wand at the enemy. You can see that looks like it does damage. Then you can see a character down here, and it's going to go to this character screen right here. You can see with this other wand kind of makes a rotational movement, right? So it attacks the opponent twice, 1, 2 times, 3 times, right? And that rotational movement is probably, basically they swing this wand around and it attacks rapid fire very fast, which is a good thing. But it doesn't look like the enemy is taking much knockback there, which is interesting. Maybe that's just a, it is taking a little bit of knockback, but maybe it's just because the character there does not take much knockback. Anyway, in the Hytale FAQ, they also say that every aspect of Hytale is customizable, from damage values to animations, models, weather, combat mechanics, and more. Our ambition is to empower our community to make entire new worlds for themselves. We will cover this more deeply in an upcoming post showcasing the breadth of content you can make. So, we're going to wait for that post. Obviously, when it comes out, I'll be covering it here on the channel. But it does say that all aspects of the game are customizable. So I assume that the shield, which does look like a really good mechanic for like the adventure mode, might not be the best mechanic for like Skywars. It might be good. Who knows? Anyway, we got these tweets from Hypixel. So Hypixel tweeted out, "What topic do you want us to talk about in the next Hytale blog?" And Hypixel said, combat is a little bit too early as we are still designing the projectile magic stuff. So apparently there's projectile stuff, which I assume would be the bows and crossbows, if there are some, which I think we saw some crossbows in the investigation when I made that video. There's also the magic, which we saw in the trailer. That's like kind of the wands and like the circle attack and the fireball wands, which are interesting. We also have this tweet by Simon. You can see him talking to Quig again. He says he'll make a combat blog in the future, because right now all we have is like kind of speculation. We have some of the clips of the combat from the trailer, but we don't know that much about it other than what Simon is saying here and obviously the FAQ. While at the moment it's 100% configurable and it can be anything, just a matter of finding the right balance. It also varies per weapon. So if you like X type of PvP, you could do PvP with that weapon, for example. So that is absolutely fantastic. That means servers which are going to be built off of Hytale, those servers are going to be able to create whatever PvP they want. And I assume it would be heavily customizable from the server side as well, which is absolutely amazing, which means that, if you don't want to have shields, if you want to like bring it back, if you want to like make PvP as close as possible to like 1.7 PvP, which, it will be different, but it will be, as close as possible without a shield. You can probably add in block hitting or something. It is possible for server owners to do that, which is a massive plus. Also, Simon says, in the trailer, you see that the shield sword combo being a bit fast paced. Then the 2H weapon, I'm not 100% sure what that stands for. By the end, after the spellcaster is shown, is slower. The two weapons totally different in combat gameplay, which makes the game really interesting because we can add tons of weapons and have fun. So basically, you can see that there's a sword shield combo, which is fast paced, and then there's the wand weapon. And I don't know, I'm really excited, but whenever a new post comes out on the Hytale website and it's something interesting I want to cover, I'll keep you guys posted. I am super hyped for this game still. The trailer just hit 10 million views, and it's insane. But, hope everyone enjoyed. Let me know what you guys want in the combat system below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.